It is 10 a.m. at Ejura in the Ashanti region. The sun is already up and the weather seems a little bit dry as farmers gather. But there is no evidence of rain. 28-year-old Ayuba Jibrila is standing in the middle of his farm, eagerly awaiting the start of this year's farming season. There are about 30 farmers on the farm too, mostly those who were negatively impacted in the 2020 farming season. The unpredictable rainfall meant he just had to lose more, and he lost so much.
We lost all the money and our energies that we invested in the farm. And we were expecting a lot from the farm. We were expecting every acre, we were expecting 30 bags of maize. When I mean 30 bags, we have the maxi type and the mini bags. And if the maxi is being transferred into the mini, it means 90 mini bags per acre.
The 2019 National Best Youth Farmer was alarmed at the situation and now holds on to God. Ayuba has 500 acres of farmland, all under cultivation.
We didn't prepare for the weather, actually, because it is timing. Every year, that's the time that we farm, so we didn't prepare, but we prepared very well for the date that we normally do the planting. So it's the same date that we did the planting, which is different that we were depending on rainwater, so we knew different that if we plant at the right date, we'll get we will get the good yield, and so we didn't prepare for the weather.
He also supports 700 farmers who work on 1,500 acres, but the 2020 drought that hit some parts of the country robbed Ayuba and his farmers millions of cedis. Ayuba says he invested about 1.5 million cedis.
So I lost everything. But I was expecting a lot from the farm. I was expecting not less than 50,000 mini bags from the farm that I cultivated.
Pointing to the dried land on his farm, he says he cannot plan for this season without support.
It's very difficult for me to, initiate it because I don't have the capacity, and I don't have the resources to help the farmers. They are just knocking on my door. So I'll plead with the government and the society, whoever is wishing to invest in farming, that they should come to our aid.
33-year-old NURUDEEN says his maize dried up, leaving him hopeless. NURUDEEN plans to leave his farmland behind for good. Like 40-year-old Mohammed Saidu, a number of farmers are considering abandoning their maize farms if help does not come.
5 acres. 5 acres, no.
I cultivated 5 acres in 2020, but I did not harvest anything from the farm because of the drought. The situation becomes even worse when 310 female farmers supported by Ayuba are likely to idle this season. For instance, Sambian Fusena may need to wait for a miracle to happen. Over the last 8 years, Fusena has worked on 4 acres of farmland. Like many rural farmers, Fusena is a born farmer who decided to follow her parents' footsteps, but the impact of the drought has left her in fear. This means that they have to look elsewhere for what is rather difficult for the female farmers.
1 acre bia menya 4 bags na miji ente 4 acres na meji 16 bags for treasure.
In 2019, I got 100 bags of maize from my 4-acre farmland. At the time, I sold a bag at 160 cedis. I used the money from the sale of the maize to buy plot and take good care of my family. 2020 was not good for me because of the bad weather.
2020 muno ama ensuo na anto ankoye nti mantimi anya no emufa kura.
The farmers are calling for support to to be able to farm this year. A report by Mohammed NURUDEEN.
Ma, first fertilizer na ngwa, mu hu abro no so mfa so. Ti adesade am